Hey everybody, welcome back to my anime rap channel, GizAnime. Today we're going to be watching Peach Boy Riverside episode 7. Last episode we left off with really just some more backstory on how some of our characters were just met. Mikoto meeting the nun, Milia. Basically that Milia had amnesia when they first met, and her being an ogre, Mikoto wanted to kill her, but I'm going to call him a dog spirit for now. I'm really not sure what this thing is. The dog wanted him to allow her to live right now because he viewed her as just, a being that lost, a girl that lost her memories and was trying to figure out, what happened. But we figure out what happens a little later, that some tree ogre was after her and sent another ogre to go get her. And somehow in between all of that, she runs into Sally, and Sally is the one who put her in the state she's in now. Now, whether this was like a kindness of Sally to allow her to still live just without her powers, kind of like how Carrot is right now, I don't know. Regardless of why she did it, it's done, and wants to see her again to either ask her why, I guess, or to confront her, to maybe seek out revenge. And with our current situation going, where Mikoto and Sumeragi are trying to get Sally to go with them, pretty sure it's going to be Mikoto, so Milia is going to get her wish pretty soon. We also get a brief little moment between Carrot and Sally where Sally shows off, her stance with ogres and humans. Overall she wants everyone to get along. She wants like peace for both sides. Yeah, there's really nothing else to go off of. Hoping we get back to our current point in time somewhat soon. Hopefully it's going to be this episode. But with that said, let's get on to it, see what happens, and I'll see you there. Alright everybody, so now we're getting a little bit of a recap from when the village got destroyed, or city really, because it was pretty massive.
That's what she said!
Why is it doing this? Like, why did the producers think this was a good idea? Why not just have it go in actual order? Like, this just makes it confusing. They've been letting on a lot, though, that she's neither human now or ogre. Because, like I said before, she has some power. Just, she's nowhere near like she was before. But she could definitely take out other humans. Child's play.
All too easy.
Beat him up. I'm pretty scared right now. Ha ha ha! The mask talking to him.
Respect my authority.
Can Sally not beat him? Sally's not in full control of her abilities yet, obviously. Like, she can't just awaken them like Mikoto can.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, like everybody he knew just died. I wonder how they managed to snap him out of this and get him to actually partake in that sword tournament as well. That's a lot of strength that he has to exude right now. I mean, everything you knew is gone, and you want him to get over it instantaneously.
Do it!
I'd say Frau is simple, but I'm really not sure if she just like acts that way, but she's not. Like it's all a facade. She's a prisoner or something? And obviously they don't know yet that the whole city was just destroyed, so there's literally no mission he could be on because there's nobody to give the mission. Right? Like that little bit, whatever's in that wallet is all they have. I don't care how invincible Sally is. Like, to get over your entire livelihood being destroyed like that in an instant, it's gonna take more than just a pep talk. Yeah. Well, duh. Or all gone. I mean, if his whole goal is to protect something, he just needs to figure out what else to protect now. Carrot stolen. Well, sacrilegious right there. Child? That's exactly what I thought. Frau is the one that picked her name, which is why it's Carrot. So now that we know it's Carrot from here out, how in the previous episodes did they call her Carrot? Like, didn't the vampire guy call her Carrot? Which would have been before this moment? No, it was after this moment. Okay, so it was after this moment, but how would he have known her new name?
Imagination.
And you see where I'm going? What a coincidence. Obviously, they still haven't gone out on their journey together from this point. So I wonder what made them part ways here.
You don't want to be like this.
See, Mikoto's hatred goes pretty deep. Oh yeah, all purely hypothetical, of course.
Of course!
So obviously something happened to Mikoto's family that harbored this hatred against demihumans. So does he mean all demihumans like Frau, or just the ogres? And once again, what is this dog? Is this dog not a demihuman? Obviously not, because it's not humanoid, but the dog confuses me a lot. This guy right here worries me. Like, what's this one thing for?
Oh no.
Did he just kill the kid? Okay. So Sally would have curb stomped him. She's not a mere human, though. The first ogre?
That's pretty neat.
That would be interesting. A girl with a mission. Like I said, Sally is all about that equality. Like, she exudes it to an extreme degree. It might actually be a bit harmful for her. Not only that, their goals don't align, like, at all. Sally wants everyone to get along, where Mikoto wants to kill everything. Just imagine them getting into some kind of spat over the death of an ogre. But that said, though, Mikoto's changing slightly too. He let Carrot live, and he's with Million. So things are changing within him as well, just not as rapid.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
No, she said go with her. I see. Because of the slow change within him. So if she keeps up with this, things will be different from him than what he really wants. Like, the hatred he has, he wants to keep that hatred. Is that one of the knights from their town?
Giggity, 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 goo.
It's obviously a girl, but only boys can be soldiers.
Wrong.
Hence, him. I would think, maybe. Go figure, right? Okay. Maybe it is a boy.
Well, duh.
Gotcha.
What? So there's... Maybe that was the first? Witch of the Western Forest. Okay, so not the first. But someone really powerful? She might actually be a lot older than she looks. Is she a double agent? She's a double agent. Yeah, that's literally what she is.
Yes! 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 No! No!
So her eye, does it allow her to see them in ways that maybe other people can't? Maybe it allows her to see Sally's power or to see Frau's real, like, persona. This fallen angel type thing she has. Alright everybody, so a little bit of a recap of the episode. So we start the episode with Sumeragi, the ogre with the mask that destroyed Hawthorne's home and everybody within it. Except for another knight that we see at the end. So we'll just go off of that with the knight. The knight was actually teleported out of, or ran somehow out of the town before it got destroyed by this witch, who I initially thought was the first, because we're also introduced to that character. But the witch might actually be who Sumeragi is referring to as the bee at the end. It's either the witch, the first, or Sally. It's one of those three that he's referring to, that he's trying to get out the way. And it might actually be the first, because this is someone who is ahead of him, and he seems like the type of person that doesn't really want to share power. So we have another little meeting with Mikoto and Sally here that happens pretty much right after the town gets destroyed. They go to the next village, hang out there, and just happen to run into Mikoto. And Sally voices her opinions about, hey, I want everybody to get along. Will you join me? He declines and leaves. But the whole reason he declines is because part of him actually wants to join her and have this happen. But the hatred within him over, I'm assuming ogres killed his family, or demi-humans. So he wants to harbor that more than peace between everybody. And he might not have even killed whoever originally killed his family yet. He might not have even found them at the moment. It might actually be Sumeragi, and which is why he hates him so much. Our group has now ended up at this witch's abode, so we're going to find out a little bit more about her. And again, this is like some kind of back and forth, because a couple episodes we were past with Hawthorne, got over the village being destroyed before the sword tournament that he's in, and now we're after the village got destroyed. There's too much jumping around. It makes no sense to have this show go in this direction and not just be linear. It makes so much more sense. And then we have one last thing. Carrot being told by Sumeragi to basically spy on everybody. So I don't know if at some point she's going to end up befriending everybody and really being on their side, discarding the power that comes with being an ogre, just not caring about that, or maybe even using that power to help them. I feel like she's going to end up helping them and not be the asset that Sumeragi wants, basically. That'll be some character development later that we'll see probably. With that said, though, let me know what you all thought of the episode, and I'll see you all next time.